If you train hard, sleep well, and still not seeing the results, it's probably because of what you eat. When it comes to building muscle, training and rests are just part of the equation. Nutrition is easily 14 to 15% of your progress. It's the difference between staying stuck or finally growing. Me, for example, once I started learning about nutrition, I went from this to this in just a couple months, just by changing the way I eat. And the good news is, learning the basics is actually pretty simple. It all comes down to 3 macronutrients: carbs, proteins and fats. Carbs give you the energy to train hard, lift heavy and recover faster. If you constantly feel weak or unfocused in your workouts, this is probably the reason. Foods like rice, oats, potatoes, pasta, fruits, they all are great sources of carbs. Think of them as fuel. If you remove them completely, you might lose weight, sure, but you also lose strength, energy and performance. Some people make carbs look the enemy, but without them you are likely to experience side effects like bad breath, low energy and constant cravings for sweets. So how much should you eat? Aim for 3 to 5 grams per kilo of body weight, depending on how active you are. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without enough protein, your body simply can't grow. You can train as hard as you want, but if your protein is low, you're just spinning your wheels. Go for foods like chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt, tuna, whey protein, lean beef, tofu, whatever fits your diet. Try to include a quality source of protein in every single meal. As general rule, aim for 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. Fats are essential for hormone production, recovery and overall health. They also keep you full and makes your meal taste better. Don't overdo them, but don't fear them either. Good sources include avocados, nuts, olive oil, whole eggs and fatty fish like salmon. Fats are more calorie dense, so you don't need as much, but they play a key role in your results. Just make sure you're not carrying them too low. Now here's the bigger picture. Your macros matter, but your calories decide if you gain weight or if you lose weight. If you eat more than you burn, you will gain weight and build muscle with a bit of fat naturally, and if you eat less you will lose weight, and in some cases you can still build amount of muscle while losing fat. For supplements, keep it simple. You don't need a shelf full of supplements. The only ones I recommend are whey protein, creatine and a multivitamin if your diet is lacking on variety. Everything else is optimal. Focus on your diet. So for recap, to build muscle effectively, you need to eat enough calories, get your macros in and be consistent. That's it. Simple habits done daily are what build real results. Not magic tricks, not fancy supplements.